Hi YouTube, Empowering Young Families. This is Joe here. I'd like to talk to you guys about the power of perseverance. Um, I'm going to start sharing some videos helping you guys to just improve your lives and just become empowered as young parents. 1% a day, so whether it be involving money, relationships, communication, just different things that would help you in your life as a young parent. So, but before I get into that little series and sharing things, on making money, managing money, you know, dealing with, inner struggles that you have and things like that, I wanted to talk to you about the power of perseverance because I feel like that could really help you to, you know, just stick with some of the things that you want to do because if you're not willing to persevere in certain situations, you're going to end up just learning about these things and then never really applying them, and it's not really going to benefit you. And I want to just be able to help you to change your life to reach your goals and just live a more fulfilled life as a young parent. So to talk about the power of perseverance, I just wanted to share some of even my story and how perseverance has really helped in my life. And not in no way saying that my perseverance has made me who I am today. Solely, just perseverance. There's so many other things, and I give most of it to just people in my life, and the rest of it, and basically all of it to God, to just helping restore me and change my life to what it is today. But I think the power of perseverance really played a huge role in a bunch of situations and just as a whole in my life. Um, to just go to one story, when I first found out that I was going to be a dad, I was actually going back to jail. So I had done something I probably shouldn't have, and um, was out on bail from being in jail for a couple months, and I was still fighting the case. And my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, who I love very much, um, she she and I were living with her mom, um, and I was looking at 10 to 15 plus years in jail. But then I think something like that. But then when I got out, it was still depending on how much I'd go back for. But I knew at this time maybe it'd be a year, a couple months. Just so much was happening at that time. It's hard to even remember exactly what parts of the story happened when. But um, yeah, just I remember finding out that she was gonna have a baby, and I was just so scared. So like terrified. What are we gonna do? I'm about to have a record. I think being a guy, it's easy to think about the money stuff and the work stuff and how am I gonna provide and things like that. To make a good life for my family. And I, when the first thing I did is I remember just frantically like thinking, okay, I need to, look up a job. I need to, I went to Indeed.com, I think, where you can find jobs and stuff like that. Monster.com, it's things I had heard of, before, and I was trying to like apply things to my life that I need a job, so I'm gonna go to these websites and find one, and just being feeling really alone and looking, everywhere for help and not even thinking where am I gonna work. I just need to make money somehow. I need to, provide for them while I'm still here before I do have to go back to jail or, I don't know what the outcome's gonna be, and I don't want to, end up being a deadbeat dad where it's just like I'm, just letting life just toss, my family around and we're just, going everywhere without me even trying. So I think that's where I first started to feel, hopeless. But in the hopelessness, you can learn to persevere through things, and not just let it take over you. So, like as far as perseverance, I think when you first, there's a couple stages you have to persevere. When you first, get that initial shock of, or in this story, when I first got that initial shock of finding out, I can either just shut down or think, okay, how can we do something about this? And that's, starting to persevere, like saying, there's has to be a way around just laying down and saying, this sucks. I don't have a job. I'm going back to jail. We're living with her mom, and she's, here crying because, or my girlfriend was here crying because she was so sad and just scared and didn't know what to do. She was still in high school. I was literally had just graduated high school, and she was 17 at the time. I was 18, and we were just really scared. I had no experience of working just besides Taco Bell, or no, besides Subway. I later got a job at Taco Bell, so I thought about that, but yeah, just feeling really, really, really hopeless and wondering, what's gonna come out of this, and really uncertain about things. So, I looked probably for about 5 hours that night on all these websites looking for jobs, and everywhere I remember just seeing that they wouldn't accept felons and things like that, and I'm like, that's gonna be me. What am I gonna do? How are we gonna work around this situation? And just through just frantically looking everywhere, nothing came out of it. So I spent a bunch of time just looking everywhere, trying to find something online, but not actually thinking like, okay, what can I do beyond just look online. I just kind of was just in a panic and just looking everywhere, for help, but nothing came, good from that. But I continued to persevere, and, her mother was able to give me a job at Taco Bell, and that was when I first started to think, okay, this is, one part of the stepping stone, to where, we could possibly go. I enrolled in school as well. So while she was pregnant, I was going to school, going to Taco Bell every day, and just thinking, okay, there has to be, something more than this. I don't want to be ultra rich. I don't want to be, I don't need, fame and fortune, but I just know that, I don't want to live in the back of, her mom's house forever. So I want us to be able to stand on our own 2 feet and, live as a family, because a lot of things, when you're living in somebody else's house, it doesn't really work out. The family dynamic's different than if you're in your own home. And I wanted us to... Speaking about perseverance, I just was shooting this video and then the card went out. Right now I only have two 2 GB cards that allow me to shoot like 7 to 9 minutes. I really never know how much it's gonna go. Maybe it goes less sometimes, but I'm just persevering through even that, and that's the next thing I want to talk to you about. Is just like, don't worry about like where you're at now, just persevere through everything, and know that perseverance really never stops. Like, you're not just going to persevere and then next week you don't have to persevere anymore. 2 years down the road you're done persevering because you persevered 2 years ago. Perseverance is a characteristic that if you learn to develop that, like you'll go anywhere you want to go, because you could persevere through any situation, whether it be like working out, eating right. If you really want to have certain things in your life, if you want to learn to do certain things and you have perseverance, you can continue with those things even through the hard times. And just like I like to liken it to working out, because you don't ever, if you're ever growing, it's never feeling good, and perseverance never really feels good. It's always something where it feels like, oh, I didn't get dealt the hand I wanted, like life's too much, everybody always has it better than me, things like that. But that's just the fact of it is if you stop persevering and you just say, oh yeah, what, that's what happened, and that's why I'm not going to continue on. Or like with this card situation for recording these videos, if I were to just say, you know what, I need to get a better card, I can't do this, then that mind state's going to keep me from making videos, from helping you guys, even though nobody right now is even watching these videos. As today, I have all the views on my videos, and even that's perseverance. Like, I'm trusting that this is going to help somebody someday, and I know I'm going to get through these hurdles of the card. I have a bike light right there facing the wall, shooting this way, so it looks a little better for you guys. I came inside, kind of set up the living room a little better for you guys, but just persevering through whatever circumstances I have right now with this program, Empowering Young Families, and making it the best I possibly can in every situation, getting 1% better every time I come home from work. By the way, yeah, I work a full-time job at a church. I love what I do there. It's not really even a job. I would do it for free if we didn't need to pay for the family stuff and all that, but I would do it for free, honestly. That would be my dream, just to work there, no paycheck. There are some stressful times, but I really love the whole mission of what we do it for. But that's besides the point. But just letting you guys know, perseverance is something even I'm practicing that I suck at sometimes, where I'm just like, I just want to quit this. I just want to stop, but I'm telling you guys to, be open about it with people. Be open with people that you feel like quit. And it happened again. The video just cut out again. So see, I'm being tested to persevere again. So I'm just telling you guys, it's real. It's not something I'm making up. It's not something that I'm the best at, and I'm trying to tell you guys, this is what you got to do. Right now I'm thinking maybe the video is shooting too high, but I don't know. But I'm just going to keep going because I'm telling you guys to persevere, so I'm going to do the same. And through that, just empower you guys to keep going and with whatever situations you're facing in life. And I would really suggest to reach out, like I said, to help you persevere. And just to get you guys know, I'm going to be putting out some videos like I mentioned in the beginning. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but something just along the lines of, growing 1% every day. So whether it be in the area of finance or communication, and it's all practical stuff. So like how to make a budget, how to, eat in more, as opposed to eating out all the time. And the difference it makes, and just empowering you guys through all this knowledge and these tutorials and things like that. And yeah, so look out for that. I'm going to be putting that out so you guys can learn from that. And please just like the videos, comment on them, subscribe to them. And I'm not just saying that so I can get popular. I'm saying that so that more people can find out about it. It's for empowering young families, but maybe other people can get use out of it as well. But I just really am passionate about seeing you guys as young parents just thrive and even learn from some things that I'm doing. Like even like this video, you're learning about the perseverance stuff. Like I'm going through it right now, so I just want to share with you guys as I'm going through stuff and things like that. And not to say that I'm the best, but just to help you guys see that everybody goes through it. And for me, a lot of things I wish there was a resource like this, because I could have just gone to one place and learned like, dang, I'm going through this situation. Oh my gosh, this person's been through it too. It almost eases the pain. You feel like you're not alone anymore. And so much more is possible once you see. They say, I don't know if the facts are correct in this, but before they broke, I think it was 4 minute mile, a 4 minute mile. Nobody had done it in forever, but once one person broke it, so many people started breaking it. So I just basically want to break, the having kids young stigma that there is, and just help you guys to just be empowered and just go beyond your wildest dreams and just do things you never imagined you can do. So this is Joe here with Empowering Young Families. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I think the card might die again. I don't have another card, so I'm gonna head out. And like I said, comment, and subscribe with this link right here. It's gonna be right here. And look out for some more videos. And also, check out our site. I just finished putting up our site, empoweringyoungfamilies.com. Excited to launch that. It's basically just going to be the same content, but it's just a little easier to share, that link than sending people to YouTube and trying to find the channel and all that. So www.empoweringyoungfamilies.com. So any videos posted here will get posted there as well. And I'll also post resources, things like that as we move on. So look out for the 1% Better series coming up. Not sure if that's the official name, but that'll be coming out soon. And then just more videos. So like I said, one a week at least, and I'll try to put out more. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.